with that down, let's do one more off the top, and that is this. Speaking of trailers that just came out, there's a brand new trailer for the brand new Emily Blunt, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson Disney film, Jungle Cruise. Now, of course, this movie has gone through some upheaval. I mean, they released a bunch of trailers at the last D23, which was, of course, 18 years ago, it feels like. Then they made the announcement that they were going to release it day and date. It's going to be the newest one of their experiments that they released day and date on Disney Plus and in theaters at the same time, which, of course, to me was Bob Chapek firing a big flare gun into the air that screamed, "We have no belief in this film." So anyway, they put out a brand new trailer for it. Brand new trailer just came out, and I'm going to say right now, meh. Meh. It looks bland to me. It looks bland. It looks like it's got poor CGI. Listen, I was all against the Pirates of the Caribbean movie when it was originally being made, because I'm like, what are you doing? It's going to feel so hollow and so shallow and so bereft of anything like with substance. You're basing a movie on a ride. Come on. Now, me and a lot of other people had to eat our words because Pirates of the Caribbean was great. So when they first announced that they were going to do a Jungle Cruise movie, I had those same first impressions, but then I had to temper myself. It's like, listen, I thought the same thing about Pirates of the Caribbean and it turned out great. But I got to tell you, despite the fact that I think Emily Blunt and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson have some fantastic on-screen chemistry, and besides the fact that the one little appearance by Jesse Plemons in this trailer was gold, okay? Yeah. I will give it that. That little, I can't even remember what word he says when he comes out of the submarine. Okay, Jesse Plemons, thumbs up. Yes, that part was great. Everything else felt like exactly the way I feared the first Pirates of the Caribbean would feel. It feels like this is going to be incredibly shallow. We've got all the little tropes in there. The CGI is bad. The action feels contrived. It's just a trailer. I know it's just a trailer, and maybe the movie will be great. But I wasn't thrilled with what I saw. But you had a different reaction to the trailer.
I had a completely different reaction. Now, this also may be due to the fact that I am a huge CCR fan. So you have Creedence Clearwater Revival in your trailer. I'm going to watch your movie. That's pretty much all I need. No, I did feel like the placement of that song was so poetic in this. I thought it was a nice tongue in cheek, and it also kind of set the tone. For there's some danger going on, but we're also having a little fun. Emily Blunt has not only established herself as an actor who is more than capable of doing brilliant tongue-in-cheek comedy, as we saw in Devil Wears Prada, but also as an action hero, as we saw in Tom Cruise movie. I forget it.
Which you have Day After or The Edge of Tomorrow?
Edge of Tomorrow, right. And obviously Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, same thing. Numerous comedy credits in his action career speaks for itself as well. So I love the combination of these two. Yes, from the trailer we saw that they had great chemistry. And sometimes that is really the glue that holds an otherwise subpar movie together. I didn't really notice the lacking CGI. I didn't really the things that stood out to you didn't really stand out to me, because for me, all I was thinking of was, wow, they have great chemistry together. They work off of each other really well. And this is just evidenced by the trailer. Jesse Plemons, if you are not already a fan of Jesse Plemons, go back and watch his episode of Black Mirror, which also features my friend Billy Magnuson. He is phenomenal in Black Mirror, and pretty much everything he does. He plays a really awful and wonderful bad guy.
And by the way, there's a brand new poster for Jungle Cruise that just came out today, which is up on the screen right now. So you guys can have a peek at that.
I also think that this is going to be a really fun movie for families to go see. It's been a long time since people have been able to pack up the kids and go to the theater and sit in the theater and watch a big movie on the big screen. And I think that this is going to be a very exciting one for families. Weird timing actually is just yesterday. I was reading an interview or an article about how Emily Blunt and John Krasinski, who are married and have children, how they have not told their kids that they're famous. They want to
That's funny.
they want to shield their children from their fame for as long as possible. And now their oldest, who I believe is 6, is starting, came home and said, "Are you famous?" Because I guess somebody at school had said that or whatever. And so I was just thinking, well, when Jungle Cruise comes out and every kid in America hopefully has an opportunity to see it, it's going to be very difficult for them to keep up the ruse that they are just random mom and dad who go to the office every day. I thought it was fun. Do I think that it's going to have the same kind of blockbuster appeal as of Pirates of the Caribbean? I don't know. Maybe not. Pirates of the Caribbean one of the big draws of Pirates of the Caribbean was Johnny Depp's charisma with pretty much anything. I mean, he could have charisma with, chemistry with a piece of construction paper.
Yeah.
So it's really hard not to be excited. And I am going to hold out hope, and I'm going to remain glass half full on this one, and hope that some of the shortcomings of problematic CGI can be overcome with the incredible chemistry of the 2 leads.
I hope so, because I'm a huge Dwayne Johnson fan. I think people drastically underestimate how solid. He's not like one of the top 20 great thespians in the business today, but how solid of an actor he's become. Guys, I know if all you've ever seen are just the bubblegum Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I get it. But if you've ever seen Faster and Snitch and Pain and Gain, he's actually evolved quite a bit as a performer. So I love him. I love Emily Blunt. I hope this is good. I just have a bad feeling about it. And the trailer wasn't great. But anyway, guys, the question is, at least to me, many of you may love it like Aaron did. The question is for you guys. What do you think about this new trailer for Jungle Cruise? Do you like it like Aaron? Did you not like it like me? Whatever you think, jump on down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Okay, guys.